Good morning. I am getting ready to settle down and edit yesterday's vlog and start this book, which is my book I'm going to read in a day. Like I said before, it's lists and stuff, so it should be a really quick read. But yeah, I have got videos to edit. I had some weird dreams, thank you Booktubeathon, because it was like a mishmash of the erotic stories for Punjabi widows and the Robin Hobb books. It was like partly set in Trahorg, and then there was like parts of it that had like Wolf and White Van and then like Pokemon Go. It was just like the most random mishmash of things in a dream, and it was creepy and weird. And yeah, I'm starting my cleaning and reading sprints now. It's like 10:30-ish, and I've read about 20 pages in this already, but I'm getting ready to do like a 15-minute reading sprint and then 20-minute cleaning. So let's get started. I read 21 pages and we're making good progress in my book in a day. We're definitely going to finish this. So now it's time to go do cleaning sprints. Well, I got that one space clean, so it looks really nice. Proud of that. Been meaning to do that for a while. I do have to address that dresser as well. I put in some more laundry, so doing really well on getting things done today along with reading. But now I'm gonna go back to reading sprints and we'll see how many pages I can get done this time. I just took my shelfie picture for Instagram, and I thought I would give you just like a little quick look at my shelves. So I'm gonna do that. Let me turn you around. Okay, so this is kind of the area that you see in my videos. You don't see up here, which is so the novelty tins, which I absolutely adore. And then this is like this Japanese dragonware china that my husband loves. It's really pretty. And then little Vinylmations from the Park Stars from Disney. Those are from It's a Small World. And then this shelf has some different knickknacks, again, Vinylmation things. This is from Las Vegas, some of my favorite books. My Harry Potter British editions, my first edition US hardcovers are in the living room. They live somewhere else. And then I have Bertie Bott's Beans, Sadness. There's a little snitch up there. This is my Booktuber Recommends project, which I just haven't used. And then some more little knickknacks. Down here I have a lot of YA hardcover series. There's the rest of the Lunar Chronicles is back there. Honor Girl, there's some different pretty editions here. And then down here I have all of my Anne Patchett's, or at least all of the paperbacks, and then obviously Commonwealth, a bunch of Dumas over here, other pretty editions. And then down here I have a lot of kind of classics and things. I think it's funny that there's the Mark Twain Vinylmation next to my Mark Twain book. Those are a lot of books I read in high school that I still have copies of. The bottom down here are hardcover books I have not read yet. Again, more Vinylmations. And then over here, which is below, you don't see this in the videos, these are all my paperbacks that I have not read yet. So I've got all of my Animorphs that I own and haven't read right here. Trader's Blade is on top right here because there wasn't anywhere else to put it, and because I want to get to it really soon. Yeah, just all of my paperbacks. There's obviously more behind there. I think all my classics are behind there. And then obviously you guys see this in my videos. I always pile up my tea empties here, and then there's my bookmark collection in a little container. This shelf over here is Justin's, so there's more book, Dragonwell, Dragonware, and then there's a little Chattanooga Caboose train, all of his Battletech books and various other books. And then the one you don't see is over here. And these are, so there's just a bunch of crap up here that doesn't have a place yet. But then I have, these are the Robin Hobbs that I've read so far. There's more that haven't been put on there because they were from this month. My Harry Potter illustrated editions and the screenplay one. This is just like a jar of random bits and bobs that don't have a place. And some just cutesy things. I have a bunch of like vintage cameras. This is one. They all do still work. This one will take pictures. I just don't have anywhere to really develop the film. And then there's a Brownie camera up there. And then again, more. These are on this shelf are going to be my more recently read books. So yeah, just a bunch of graphic novels, Animorphs, stuff like that. All of my Lauren Willig Pink Carnation books, although I'm missing one. And then again, more books that I've read recently. So those are my 3 main bookshelves. I have books in other places. Most of my books are going to be in this room. But I do have, like I said, my first edition American hardcovers are in the living room. So are my paperback versions of Harry Potter. And then I think there are a few just other random books about my Robert Galbraith books are in the living room as well. So yes. But yeah, that's my shelves, just so you get a quick overview. And there's Simon just a-chillin'. Husband has gone to work. I have about, well, I've finished the first like novella. I guess it's 2 novellas. Finished the first one, and so now I'm on to the second one, which is called Days, which is kind of like it's like the author, ooh, you can't see that at all. The author is kind of telling the story, or like talking about her day, and like she numbers each thing she does or something like that. Interesting. The first one, at first it was just sort of like, this person is just bitching and moaning. Like, this is literally just a, like, typical angsty status updates, because that's sort of kind of how it's billed, is like, these days people live their life on social media and like short status updates. So that's sort of like what it was, like tweets or something, because they were all really short. But it does ultimately end up telling a story. And I felt like it was done just fine. Like, I didn't think it was groundbreaking or anything, but it was done pretty well. And the story in the end was something that I thought was interesting. So not too bad. I don't know that I would want to read a bunch of books like this, just because it's kind of jarring, the repetitiveness. By the end of it, the name Mina stopped sounding like a name to me. So there's that. But yeah, I'm going to read some more of this. I've still got to clean my husband's dresser, but like the dust in the house has made my eyes super red and itchy, and that's no fun. So I'm gonna probably do that and then jump in the shower to kind of get rid of the dust that's like clinging to my eyelashes. So yeah, pretty sure I've now worn 4 different outfits today because I just keep changing clothes, and I feel silly about it. I am very close to being done with Wolf and White Van. I successfully cleaned the other dresser off, which was nasty. Like, the level of dust on my husband's dresser was disgusting. And then, so we don't really watch a lot of cable, and we have 2 cable boxes. One of the cable boxes has not been hooked up to a TV in months, but we're still paying for it. So I finally detached that, but when I did, it brought out like a entire colony of dust bunnies. It was disgusting. So that's currently sitting on the floor near the door. Gonna make my husband deal with that, because that's disgusting and I don't want to touch it again now I've showered, especially. But we gotta return that so that we can stop paying for that every month, because that's just silly. Yes, so that's actually something off of my get shit done bingo in my bullet journal too, that I've been meaning to do, is to dust the surfaces in the bedroom. And I feel like I accomplished something. Also got a little bit of the nasty just neglect out of our house. I'm gonna make dinner now, so I'll probably finish Wolf and White Van before I actually return to the list book. Something about winter. So much for that winter. I think that's what it's called. I don't know. I don't remember. It's the list book. But I am gonna go make dinner now, and then we'll probably wrap up the day once I finish those 2 books, because I'm gonna have to edit this video and get it up. And then I do need to go ahead and schedule the videos for this week, because, you know, vlogging and posting a video today every day, which I know they didn't go up every day, but I tried, has made me forget about the schedule for August. So I've got to get on planning August schedule and getting those videos filmed and edited and scheduled. So yeah. Alright, well, I'm now up to 3 books because I did finish Wolf and White Van. I ended up giving this 2 stars. It felt like a book with a bunch of half-formed plot lines, and the one I was most interested in, I felt like didn't get the amount of time or detail it needed to really be understood. I just felt confused through a lot of this because it jumped around a lot, so I definitely wouldn't recommend this. And if anyone tells you, if you like Ready Player One, you're gonna like this, mistrust them, because that is definitely not true. Okay, so now I'm gonna make some cookies before I settle back in to finish that list book. I'm just gonna keep calling it that list book because the title of that book has nothing to do with the book itself, so it confuses me. When I'm making these, I am a huge fan of white chocolate macadamia nut cookies. That's pretty much my favorite cookies ever. Oven is preheating. I haven't made these like pull apart baked cookies in a very long time. Typically, I actually make the dough myself. So we're gonna make lazy cookies, or, you know, normal people cookies. Cookies on their sheet. Now just to wait for the oven to preheat and eat this cookie dough, because I don't know, even when it's not, you know, cookie dough you made yourself, how do you not eat some of the cookie dough? That's part of the cookie making experience, I'm pretty sure. I have cookies and milk and like 4 pages to go. Let's do this. All right, well, that's that. This one I did finish, and I finished it in a day, so I completed that challenge. This one, so it's got some really kind of like thought-provoking lines and some good one-liners, and I do think that the writing in this is really nice. The writer's obviously talented. It's just sort of, so it's told in lists, like I said before. The first part I felt like came together eventually, and so like you actually have a storyline. The second one, there's obviously, it's like the days, it's called days. It's the days in the life of this person, but like you don't really know, something has happened, or I kind of was thinking maybe it was a continuation of the first story, but then some of the details didn't fit that, and it's just like her writing down different things that happened to her. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this, honestly. So tired. I don't think I'm going to make it to 1,000 pages. So yeah, I finished 4 books and I read just shy of 1,000 pages. Whew, that's a lot of reading. But now I am like super tired. I don't want tomorrow to be Monday. I wish that we could just start the weekend over again. Also, I'm sad Booktubeathon is over because I've had a lot of fun vlogging and just like being a part of Booktubeathon. It's always so much fun. I don't know. Everybody gets so involved and excited, and it just makes me happy. So yeah, definitely ended July on an exciting note with Booktubeathon. Now I think I'm gonna go crawl into bed. Well, I'm gonna throw this clip on the end of this video and export it, and then I'm gonna go to bed. Yeah. So happy Booktubeathon, and good night.